From hotspots and hidden gems to lots of local flavor, it's your guide to LA the unscripted way from the famed Montalban Theater's rooftop movies. Hello everyone and welcome to LA Unscripted. I'm Dana Devin coming to you tonight from the Montalban Theater's rooftop movies in the heart of Hollywood. It's another glorious day here in SoCal, and as we head into summer, it's time to reveal a few things that are so LA, baby. Up first, we're cruising over to the California Surf Museum that's been afloat since 1986.
It's wonderful to see surfing come of age. For us, it has been the right age for many, many years. The fact that surfing is in the Olympics at this time, the general public is realizing how dynamic surfing is as a sport, as a lifestyle, as a hobby. Hi, my name is Jane Schmaus. I'm the historian and co-founder of the California Surf Museum located in downtown Oceanside. And I'm here to reveal some secrets about surf history. The California Surf Museum is a collection of stories, history, artifacts, photos, memories of surf history throughout the world. We've been collecting it since 1986. At that time, there were no official surfing museums existing in this country. And I'm a former teacher, and when a friend of mine had an idea to found a surf museum, the first question I said is, how many are there? But he said there aren't any. And I just thought, wait a minute, something's got to get done here. 75% of our visitors don't surf. And we try to show that the journey that surfing and surfboards and surfers have taken since people were standing up on pieces of wood in ancient oceans. We have the first surfing trophy ever made, I think 1928, and it was a perpetual trophy for the surfers in Southern California, that they would meet once a year and compete for this special Tom Blake trophy. So that's very significant to us. We try to work 3 major exhibits a year. The Surf Museum had decided to do an exhibit dedicated to women surfers. It had never been done before. So the California Surf Museum picked up that baton. Betty was something you had to experience, but you felt so much more coming from her spirit and her passion for surfing, her passion for life, her passion for her family. We have Bethany Hamilton's Shark Bit board, and a wonderful story on Bethany. She's a true inspiration to us. California surf culture has boomed. I'd never seen so many families at the beach this last summer, and as many softboards at the beach and boogie boards in my whole life. And here was something that people could do. We love bringing people together and teaching what we have learned about surfing history. We want to share the stoke in this museum. People walk away and they get it. And that puts a smile on their face, and it puts a smile in our hearts that we're doing the right thing.
And you know, if you go surfing here in SoCal, you may just see me as a mermaid. Yep, this is one day to dare I loved accepting. Who wouldn't want to spend the day dressed as an ocean goddess in a bad wig?
Mermaids are real. My name is Saffron, and Dana, I dare you to let me teach you to be a mermaid. I do mermaid performances around LA and Orange County, and then also teach mermaiding classes. So the fitness benefits of mermaiding are added core stability. Also, it's really light on your joints, and then you get cardiovascular fitness, plus it's really fun.
Hi, Saffron.
Are you ready?
Yeah, oh my God.
This one is for you.
I feel like there's some magic. Something's happening. Look at this tail. Isn't it neat? It is very pretty, but it's hurting my feet.
These tails have a monofin actually made for swimming with 2 feet. So it's an actual device made for swimming. For the flap on land,
Yes.
we're gonna pull our knees up into our belly,
Okay.
and then we're gonna straighten.
But it's actually a decent ab workout.
So this is gonna be a lot like swimming
Okay.
in the water. So start the flap with your tail by bending your knee,
Okay.
and then press the bottom of your tail into the ground or down below you as you lift your butt up.
Oh my God, this is such an amazing workout. I mean, not only do I feel it in my core, I feel it in my quads, in my hamstrings, in my butt, even in my arms, holding on.
So then we're gonna start to move ourselves
Okay.
off of the wall.
Okay.
And what we're gonna do with our hands, we'll do one at a time. So if we move our hands from side to side,
Okay.
we'll keep our head out of the water. Start to come off of the wall.
Okay.
So we're gonna start to do that.
Okay.
Just gonna, yes.
Wow,
the
look at
hand
you. Okay. Oh
and
my
the
God,
tail.
you're such a mermaid right now.
And normally we would do this in the shallow end. You good? The wall's right here.
It's hard. It's really hard. Okay, I think I might stay on the wall a little longer.
Yes. When learning to mermaid, you first want to make sure that safety is the number one thing that we're thinking about. With children, always supervise. I recommend wearing arm floaties and then learning on the side of the pool with hands on the pool so that the face is always above water.
I started out as a little mermaid and I ended up as Ursula. Dana Dare complete. And from cool fins to hip feet, we're taking you inside a Black-owned sneaker boutique with a purpose.
So Folks is a retail space, for one, but it's filled with co-op members. We have over 41 different black designers from all over the United States. We have everything from hats to sneakers to different types of apparel and jewelry. And we have Kicks Be Clean in the back, which is a sneaker rejuvenation and cleaning service. Upstairs we have our co-working space, which is kind of like a WeWorks for designers. We have kind of like a trailer that we turned into a workshop space for our designers to actually go in and innovate, create ideas, and work together.
Pretty much anything that you monetize and you are a black entrepreneur is something we want to provide a space for people to facilitate growth. The main part of the meat, the bones, and the reason why Soul Folks is here is the incubator program. So the incubator program is a program that is going to be starting in summertime, and it's for youth between the ages of like 14 to 25, and it's to help them bring their brands into market. And mentors are going to be coming in and offering their experience, offering instruction. It's so important because there really aren't any spaces that feature all black-owned designers and brands and that have a level of quality and presentation that aligns with some of the vision of people that have the money to spend. Black-owned businesses often get kind of a bad rap, even within our own community. So being able to work to change that narrative is one way that it's really positive.
Leimert Park, it's been wonderful, man. I grew up here. This is where I came into who I am.
This is really helping to revitalize the area. If one of us grows, we all grow together.
Coming up, more surfing coolness and inside Issa Rae's ultra hip coffee shop. We'll be right back. Welcome back to LA Unscripted, and we are all about the ocean tonight. So we want you to meet someone who can help you surf sustainably and also look really cool while doing it.
I grew up as an environmentalist. I didn't really realize it until I started this company, how much I was committed to the environment. It's pretty much a constant reminder and wake up that we as humans need to do better. Looking at my own industry, I knew right away how toxic boards were and what a massive footprint they were creating in terms of trash. And so I wanted to make them as environmentally friendly as possible and do what I could. I actually made the switch firstly from a performance standpoint. My boards are stronger, they didn't break anymore. At the first iteration, my first thing, I was like, well, my customers would be stoked because their boards are stronger and it's eco-friendly. If I'm making a product that says eco and environmentally friendly on it and it's creating more trash that could potentially end up in the landfill or in the ocean, I have to put a stop to it. So that's where the whole zero manufacturing waste was always an end goal for me.
Kevin Wilden, I'm the co-founder of Sustainable Surf. We're a nonprofit based in California. We help the surf industry around the world figure out ways to make a more sustainable product and help protect and restore ocean health. The majority of surfboards made in California, all that waste just goes to the landfill. And Ryan figured out a way to actually reduce the waste.
This is the living earth systems, and see this right here? See those holes? See this? This is styrofoam. And those holes are literally made, that little guy that just got out, that's a superworm. So it's a specific type of mealworm. Basically it has a bacteria in its gut that allows it to take an inorganic material such as styrofoam and turn it into an organic material. And so basically they eat this styrofoam and they poop out organic soil. A third of the waste is shaping dust, shaping waste, right? And the mealworms, the living earth systems, that's that solution. The other 2/3 is all from the glassing and the excess resin, stir sticks, gloves, squeegees, brushes, all these things add up. So what we have here is our production waste. We call this our shred, and it is literally densified surfboard production waste. We upcycle it, a shreddy coaster, right? There's another coaster. Like we did a yellow board, you can see it right there. This is a construction grade tile.
There's no better example of that transition, that movement, than Earth Technologies and Ryan Harris's shop.
It's in the name. We use sustainable materials from the planet to make the boards a higher performance product.
So important to take care of our planet and our oceans, so get out there and surf sustainably. All right, we'll be right back. Welcome back to LA Unscripted from the heart of Hollywood and the rooftop of the Montalban Theater. Such a great place to be outside and watch a movie. You know, outdoor activities are a must for people in SoCal, and Olivia De Bortoli found an amazing event with a wonderful cause. Saddle up for this charity bike ride.
The Harold Robinson Foundation's main goal is to aid kids, but now you can help too by pedaling and partying.
It's easier to build a child than it is to fix an adult. The Harold Robinson Foundation was established originally in 2003 as a scholarship fund. so that we could provide kids from underserved communities the opportunity to go to summer camp. Our program wasn't just about sending kids to camp. We wanted to have more intention. Breaking the school to prison pipeline was something that really was important to us. And being able to provide kids a creative and empowering experience that they might not normally have, we thought was just essential to help, build up a community. Our focus is 5th and 6th grade. That transition from elementary school to middle school, which is really, really funky no matter where you are on the socioeconomic ladder, but it is especially funky for our kids in underserved communities, especially like Watts. If you understand the story of Watts, you will also understand the generational trauma that the entire community has suffered, and it just keeps getting handed down from generation to generation. At Camp Ubuntu in the mountains, these are the things that we do. We have nature hikes, cooking, team sports, swimming, music, dance, arts and crafts, ropes course. Everything has a meaning, down to eating together, sleeping in the cabins together, working together. Pedal on the Pier is unique, super fun, really high energy fundraising event. It's peer-to-peer fundraising. We put 100 spin bikes on the pier. Each bike usually has about 5 members to their team. They are spinning for a cause. What is a more iconic location than the Santa Monica Pier? It's just tons and tons of fun. We're also like Party on the Pier this year, so you can register for a bike. So if you don't want to ride, you can buy a ticket to Party on the Pier, Party with a Purpose. It is just super fun. We have lots of great food and drink, and we have an adult bar. So we rise together as a community and we fall together as a community. And that's why I think it's so important to support organizations like the Harold Robinson Foundation.
And when you're done cycling in LA, head on over to Eagle Rock and grab a cup of coffee with actress Issa Rae.
My name is Yanni Hagos, and I'm the co-founder of Hilltop Coffee and Kitchen, and I'm revealing what it means to find your Hilltop and where to get a great cup of coffee.
Find your Hilltop. What does that mean?
It's you deciding on what your mission and what your purpose is. In order for you to reach your Hilltop, we provide coffee for the climb, we provide food for the climb, space for the climb, anything that we can do, any tools possible that we can to help people accomplish what they need to do and live a purpose-driven life.
You really wanted to build a business in Inglewood. Why?
I'm born and raised here. We've been able to kind of open other businesses in LA. We have a restaurant in Hollywood, and my partner AJ and I would always have meetings at cafes and all these beautiful spaces north of the 10. And it just dawned on us one day, why are we not creating these things that we're capable of putting together in this area that we're from, right? So that's where Slauson came from, and then just kind of evolved into our flagship location in Inglewood.
I've always wanted a coffee shop in my neighborhood. Like, coffee shops facilitate productivity in so many ways.
So you meet Issa Rae.
Our mission's just completely aligned. She has other businesses and other initiatives that she's doing in Inglewood. She has a block party that she does, and she's really involved in the community.
I personally have done all of my writing in coffee shops, so it always disappointed me that there weren't any that were Black owned. This is a dream come true.
With Issa being from here and myself, it just made a lot of sense to take advantage of this opportunity. That is a very popular bowl. It's our soul bowl.
Soul bowl?
It's grits with braised collard greens and a poached egg and a cream corn.
I'm from the South, so grits, dying to try. This is the way you want to start your day.
For sure.
Oh my God!
We're really intentional about where we source our ingredients from, and our menu item kind of spans from a very healthy salad with kale and beets and yams to all the way to short rib grilled cheese. This is the salmon drop top.
Oh, that smells so fresh.
A big part of it is coming south of the 10 and trying to offer the highest quality food that we can. And the food is not secondary to the coffee. Our best-selling drink is actually a lavender latte. Yeah, we have the blue pea matcha.
We're gonna start off with our butterfly pea tea.
Oh, it's so pretty.
You're gonna grab your oat milk.
Okay.
And you wanna go about where the mountain peak is. And we're gonna make the matcha now.
How pretty is this? Oh, that is delicious.
So we've had a ton of support through from the time we started.
What does that mean to you as someone who's from this community?
Amazing. It's just having acceptance from your own community and being able to add value is huge.
That's gonna help me get to my hilltop. And that is all the time we have for tonight. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you to Gilbert Smith and the Montalban Theater's Rooftop Movies. Come spend a night under the stars watching a movie right here. You won't regret it. Good night. We'll see you next time. Mwah.